So this week on Real Reviews, we reviewed probably the scariest movie and best horror movie I've seen since The Conjuring.
We've been waiting for this one for a while.
It's The Conjuring 2!
Yeah!
There is literally, I don't think there has been a good horror movie since this one came out 3 years ago.
They are very few and far between, let me tell you.
And I was so excited. I've been anticipating this movie since they announced it, and it didn't let me down
Did not
whatsoever.
disappoint. No, it did not.
It didn't have the same... I felt the first one was like intense scary. You know, like it built up.
Well, I think that
to moments.
Yeah, there's something about the first one where, you know, it was something that obviously being new, it really, there were some moments, like you said, that were just built up so much that like when they delivered the scare, like, whoo!
Whereas this one, it was almost like a poltergeist hauntings where you saw so much stuff going on. Instead of, I still jumped quite a few times in this movie.
And it even got me too.
And it wasn't intense, but you could tell it was very creepy. Some of the stuff that happened in this movie was so creepy that I almost been like, hold my hand.
But man, some good scares, some good jumpy parts, and yeah, a psychological thriller for sure.
Good storytelling. Of course, you're introduced to Ed and Lorraine Warren based on their case events.
Yes.
This is the Enfield haunting. You can Google Enfield haunting. It was a big to-do back in the late 70s. Lots of people thought it was fake.
It was England's Amityville.
Basically.
Essentially, like the movie starts off with Ed and Lorraine talking about Amityville. They're investigating it.
Which is very cool.
And which they did in real life. And then it kind of cuts to a scene which I think was awesome to have. They're doing a talk show and there's an actual doctor, because he asks what he's a doctor of. He doesn't get answers. But they do all these talk shows with all these professional doctors, and these doctors are just discounting everything that they say. And it's a nice little piece put in there at that part, because it just shows at the time that nobody really believes in this stuff. You know,
which
they're like,
was a direct copy of an actual
interview. That's
which
right.
was very cool. But you know, man, they did such a good job in this movie. I love how, like you said, we were introduced to Ed and Lorraine Warren. This one kind of builds on their relationship. You just feel like you love these characters even more after this movie.
Well,
like, I really want to see more of Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah.
If you didn't know this about us, this is a subject we're very interested in, and we've probably read a handful of Ed and Lorraine's like case file books, and I've read about this one.
We've kind of done our homework. And it's awesome to see that they really kind of keep true to the source material, but at the same time, it's Hollywood, and they do have they have to put their spin on it, right?
Of course.
There is definitely those spots, but it's nothing bad. But it's definitely things that we were talking about. Like, I think obviously with them building on their relationship, like Ed and Lorraine's, you can tell where Hollywood kind of put their spin on it. And other than that, like I said, it's not a bad thing at all. It is to just get you hooked in.
It's the perfect mix.
It's to really kind of appreciate and feel for these characters, which you do. I mean, we kind of do already because, like you said, we've read the books. But the people who play these characters,
Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, I don't know her name. Farmiga, I don't know her name.
Yeah,
they're
they
awesome.
do fantastic jobs.
I can't wait for number 3.
We want a number.
With James Wan.
My name is Bill Wilkins, and I'm 72 years old.
What do you make of that voice?
Sounds confused. Is he senile?
The voice on this tape is coming from an 11-year-old girl.
Not just a good horror movie, well-written movie in general, fantastic cast, good scares in it. I was looking forward to it. They didn't let me down. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10.
Ooh, 8.5 for me.
8.5, it was borderline.
You can't say anything bad about it. Like, I don't know, if you're not into this sort of thing, if you don't like scary movies, or if you don't really believe in this sort of stuff.
Still go see it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, but then you might just dog on it just cause. We don't want that. Really, you're gonna enjoy it if you're any sort of scary movie fan.
That's right. The cream of the crop this one is for horror fans. And don't forget, if you like our Facebook page, if you like our review, or if you go on Twitter, @RealReviews00, you can favorite us, retweet our reviews, or subscribe to us on YouTube. Anything you do like that, you're entered to win a gift certificate to Perkins Restaurant
So
and Bakery.
many ways